What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Saltwater Salvation YouTube channel. Today is going to be a little different from what we're usually doing. We're actually going to be cooking up the swordfish that we caught the other day. It was actually 350 pounds, probably the biggest fish we've ever caught before. So today I just wanted to get into this and show you guys a quick video on how easy it is to prepare and cook up a swordfish once you guys get them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off here. So we probably have about I'd say about probably 3 to 4 pound fillet right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off cleaning it. Once I'm done cleaning it, I'll show you how to season it, and then we'll throw it on the Traeger and go ahead and get this thing cooking. If you guys haven't watched the video of the swordfish we caught, I would highly recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and just share some clips here with you really quick so you could see how big this swordfish was, and you kind of get an idea of how big the fillet is that I have here that I'm gonna be working with.
I just wanna feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you'll see that I will get it. Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap, and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain, but that is okay. Lately I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste, so I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making rest every day, man. You know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first, cause we going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have been trust in the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. When we went to hours, you barely got...
Alright guys, so when you're gonna be cooking in the kitchen, doesn't matter if you're cooking fish, steak, chicken, I always recommend this little tip. Some of you might not know it, but take a wet paper towel or a wet rag, and what you want to do is just place this on your countertop right underneath your cutting board. All right, and what this is going to do is once you put your cutting board on, it's going to keep it stable so it's not moving around all over the place. Once we do that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get the swordfish that I have here in the sink, and I'm just going to start cleaning it up. I'm going to start cleaning up the bloodlines, take off the skin here in the back, and then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start getting this thing seasoned for you guys, and I'll show you what I'm using. So for those of you who don't know, this stuff right here, this dark red part, that's actually the bloodline of the fish. A lot of the times you don't want to be eating that. It'll kind of give the meat a weird taste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just start trimming off the bloodline. I'm going to trim off all the skin in the back as well. And all these pieces over here on the other side that don't look so good. So I just want to make sure this meat is as clean as possible. See, that's a bad piece right there. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this skin out. I don't want to cut too much of the meat out either. Perfect. All right, so check this out. All right, so this side's clean. I'm gonna go ahead, trim off some of this over here, and we're gonna cut out this bloodline. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this right down the middle here and make 2 steaks out of it. All right. And this one's actually a little bit different because there's 2 types of swordfish. There's a pumpkin sword, and there is just kind of a regular sword meat. They call it pumpkin sword because the meat turns actually orange from all of the shrimp and other crustaceans that they eat down there. So this one's actually kind of funny because it's a hybrid of the 2, I'd say. This fish kind of is a little bit orange and a little bit pink at the same time. So usually the pumpkin swords, the orange meat is a little bit sweeter than just the regular pink meat. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just staking this right down the middle. So here, you got 1 steak. I'm gonna trim off this little bloodline piece here, and I'll probably get another 2 steaks out of this. Perfect. Alrighty. Let me throw this stuff away. And let me trim out these bloodlines here. Actually, I'm probably going to trim off this whole part. Like I said, any pieces that don't look to your liking, you can go ahead and just trim them off. Okay, this one's done. And this one's done as well. All right, guys, so once you're done cleaning the meat up, taking all the bloodlines and all those pieces that you don't like, what I recommend doing, usually I wouldn't say this, but since it was sitting in a bag for a couple days, I just want to clean these off with fresh water. Usually we do this with salt water. So I'm just going to clean them off, both sides, all the steaks. And once I'm done cleaning these with some water, you want to take a paper towel and you want to dry off both sides of the meat, because you don't want the meat absorbing all that water. All right, guys, once you have your swordfish all cleaned up, dried off and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what I use on the swordfish to season it. So I'm gonna use a little black pepper, some garlic salt, what's left of this, some Everglades seasoning, and a little bit of basil. And this is gonna give this fish just enough flavor so it tastes good, but not an overwhelming flavor either. All right, so let's go ahead and start seasoning both sides of the swordfish. First, a little bit of garlic salt. What's left. Flip them over. Do the other side. All right. Perfect. Then we're gonna throw some of this Everglades original seasoning on there, on both sides as well. Okay, finally some black pepper. Okay. And finally, a little bit of basil. Okay. Once you're done, guys, it should look something like this. And honestly, if you want to, what I'm gonna actually do is add some minced garlic on here as well. All right, guys, so once you're done prepping everything, seasoning the meat, go ahead, turn your grill on to, I'd say about 350, 375. Preheat it for about 5-10 minutes. And then what you're gonna wanna do is throw the swordfish on. It should take about 5 to 10 minutes to cook, nothing longer than that. Usually fish is pretty quick. These things look amazing. When the swordfish is almost done cooking, cut off a couple slivers of butter and just go ahead and place them right on top to finish off. All right, guys, so I just went ahead, pulled the swordfish off the grill, and this is how it came out. It honestly... All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Turn those post notifications on, and we'll see you next time. We gone.